Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Henry, the Average Dude Slow Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring out some all-new Monsta USA ASA models. First up, we got my dude David Johnson, Lazer Dave's USA one piece right here. This is MX Tech mid-load. We're swinging a 26 ounce. Then we've got the one piece SB-1, the all-new version here. Obviously, last year's was the all-black. This is an 11-inch barrel. Real excited to swing this one. Last year's were really good. I can only imagine what they've done with kind of the upgrade there as well. And then we've got the two-piece SB-2. So obviously these are 11-inch barrels, the normal 12.5 with Lazer Dave's. We're gonna get swings on all of them. Myself and Keith are gonna come out here. Goal tonight's gonna be about 60 to 70 swings. As you can probably tell from my jersey, it is a little windy. It wasn't supposed to be at all, but we have a little storm pushing in off to the west. So it brought some wind in. So hopefully we'll be able to get all the swings for you. If for some reason you see some of the swings, different day, during the day, whatever it is, it's because obviously we weren't able to finish it up, but we're gonna do what we can for you. If I go back and obviously the audio's a little messed up, we'll adjust. But either way, let's get our swings. Again, hopefully the wrists have been feeling better. We're gonna try to get back to a little bit more of a normal swing as well. So hopefully that'll help for you guys to see kind of obviously my numbers compared to what they normally are. But I'll talk to that a little bit later on. Either way, let's get our swings and see how all these perform.
All right, first up, we got my dude Lazer Dave's all new one piece MX USA ASA model. And it's sitting just a hair under 200, which puts us at, call it 196, 1350, so tons of wiggle room there. And I have the numbers on the screen for you now, only because, of course, I'm testing them without having my computer in front of me to give you the exact numbers, but I do know plenty of wiggle room there. Then we got the SB-1, so that 11-inch barrel one-piece model as well. This one's sitting just a hair under 175, which puts us at 1250. So again, as you can see there, based on the screen and the numbers this can be at, we got tons of wiggle room, which again, we've never had compression issues. Well, at least I should say I haven't had compression issues with the Monstas before, especially on the USA ASA side. And then lastly for this one, we've got the two-piece model, the SB-2. And this one's putting us at basically same as Lazer Dave's, just under or just at 200. So again, about 1350, maybe 1375. Either way, tons of wiggle room. Let's get some swings on them. We'll let you know how many, and then come back with final compression, final thoughts.
All right, we're starting with Lazer Dave's one piece. Again, MX Tech, 26 ounce here. All the ones we're swinging today are 26. Gonna see how this performs. And again, with Monsta, sometimes it takes some swings to obviously get to the fib. So if we need to, we'll have a part 2 on all these. But part of this is also me trying to decide what I plan to use for USA Nationals at the end of the month. So we'll actually have a video for that later on with kind of how I'm gonna make my decision. But either way, congrats to Lazer, and let's see how this performs.
95 miles per hour.
Once I get a little loose, wrist feeling a little better, I'll probably try to get back to a little bit more of the normal swing, but we'll see how it feels tonight. Doc said he thinks with the bruise and stuff that's causing some issues in there, hopefully within a week or two, he should be pretty normal, but he said pretty much start setting it as long as it doesn't cause more swelling, so we'll see what happens.
88 miles per hour.
Missed it just low a sweet spot, but that's got tons of carry. Yeah, I mean, through our wind, just shy of the track out there. As a reminder, that's 365 to that scoreboard part of the fence.
91 miles per hour.
Whew. I thought we had enough to get through the wind there, but again, that was pretty much felt like all sweet spot, but you can tell again, we've talked about it on some previous videos, but you aren't feeling the fib just yet, and that's what really gives you that extra jump. But the fact that that's our performance right now, 10 swings in, only lets me know how hot I think this is gonna get. I got a chance to watch Lazer play the border battle, and the ball was coming off great, and it was hot as could be out there.
96 miles per hour.
Whoo-hoo. Man, it's already starting to feel like it's opened up a little bit, and we're like 15 swings in, so this is fun, and I'm excited to see how this is gonna start to perform. Especially, I can tell I'm still a little bit down from my normal, obviously, swing strength and all that kind of stuff, rotation, without being able to kind of snap the wrist, and those speeds are fun to see.
97 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour.
Yeah, this has an outstanding feel. Sweet spot is already starting to expand. You can feel it getting larger, and yet still no fib feel just yet, which lets me know the fact that we're hitting 95, 96, 97 without the fib. This is gonna be an absolute rocket launcher. And I would really, for me, my swing, have no problem gaming it right now. It's easy to control. The mid load feels nice. And this 26 feels really, really good.
92 miles per hour.
F you, wind. Whoo, Lazer, you got a bat here, my guy. We'll get a handful more, switch over, and you're gonna see my swings first with all the bats. So I'm going from swing 0 to basically 30, and then Keith's putting in the next 30. We'll get about 60 on them tonight, and we will bring these back out for a part 2.
96 miles per hour.
Golly. Golly. Yeah, it is. Sound's changing.
98 miles per hour.
There was a complete sound change. It's definitely opening up. And I mean, I don't really see any webs in here, but if it's not going to take many swings, I'm excited to see what it's like when Keith's done. Maybe I'll even take a few more if we have some time left, but I'm excited for this one.
97 miles per hour.
That's a good stopping point there. Plus, probably can't see it, but we have the storm that's off to the west. Some of the rain's pushing in. I mean, it's not heavy. We're going to hit it a little longer, but let's move on, see if we get some more swings, and hopefully this rain doesn't pick up. But either way, Lazer Dave's got himself a great model. We'll talk about all 3 of them here at the end. Let's go ahead and move over now. We're going to go with the one-piece SB-1 as soon as Keith gets his swings here on the Lazer Dave.
86 miles per hour.
Knuckling.
Oh, so that bitch was moving.
That's still high up on the barrel?
Yeah, I was towards the end still.
95 miles per hour.
Told you, man, that sweet spot feels nice.
Yeah, I'll
there.
say.
Ain't fib yet.
91 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
So I don't know if you've noticed, but I think the crazy part is you've got no kidding sweet spot right now. Then you got an area that it feels like you can tell it's going to be sweet spot as it opens up more. And then your missed areas, and they all perform really well.
Absolutely.
But the fact they're all doing that with no fib use yet is nuts.
85 miles per hour.
It's like that's just low of sweet spot. You can hear the sound
Yeah.
difference. But you carry it out to 340, 330.
92 miles
Ain't
per
good
hour.
enough.
Thoughts?
Sweet spot is definitely opening up from even after Hendo swung it from my swings too. It started, the sweet spot started a little bit smaller, but it's slowly starting to open up. Once, you know, you probably get another 100 swings on, it's going to be ridiculous.
All right, I know we said we were moving on, but after Keith swings, I could tell sound was changing a little bit, so I just want to get like 5 more just to kind of feel if we've kind of get into that fib. So let's just get a couple more swings, then we'll move over to the one-piece SB-1.
93 miles per hour.
Ooh, boy. Keith might have got it there.
93 miles per hour.
Ooh, yeah, Lazer Dave's bat's getting there.
92 miles per hour.
Oh my goodness. I felt like we felt a little bit of fib there. Okay, okay.
101 miles per hour.
Yep, it's for sure opening up with every swing at this point.
97 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour.
Oh my goodness. Woo-hoo! All right, well, I'm glad we've got a few more swings on Lazer's bat. Keith's right. It's for sure opening up. Sweet spot's expanding. I feel like we might have started feeling the fib a little bit. We're still not there. Still going to bring it back out for part 2. Let's go over to the one-piece SB-1, but this is a great model here. All right, moving on to the SB-1. Again, 11-inch barrel. Had a lot of fun with this one last year. Let's see what it does for us here.
99 miles per hour.
Oh, yes, sir. I felt like I felt a little bit of fib action on the sweet spot too. Maybe this shorter barrel will allow us to get to the fib a little bit earlier, but swing 2 being 99 is all I can ask for.
97 miles per hour.
It's a great sound. Great sound.
95 miles per hour.
Wrist is starting to feel a little bit better. A little bit better. Still a little hesitant to fully release on it, but that's all right.
96 miles per hour.
Well, that sound was phenomenal there. Like, and yeah, I mean, we're not using the fib yet, and it's just, the nice part about the 11-inch is it's still, the whole thing is basically a sweet spot so far, it feels like. Hasn't really been a miss, and we'll see what happens when we catch low or high, but you get a real good performance on any part of that barrel right now.
95 miles per hour.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, this is a fun one.
92 miles
That's a bad
per
swing
hour.
is what that is. But that sweet spot is nuts on this one. Keith's gonna love this bat. We'll get a couple more though. Again, on all these ones, we're gonna get some more swings later on. Come back to the part 2, let you know where they're at once we know we've got fib, so you can see the performance, durability, all that kind of stuff. But this 11-inch could be gamed out of the wrapper in my mind. But again, if you're gonna use the 11-inch bats, just make sure you're somebody who takes enough BP that you are consistent with, let's say, the shorter barrels, like the 12.5 Monstas, 12-inch U-Trip, other bats. Make sure you're pretty consistent, because you don't have nearly the forgiveness of catching high, catching low like you would with the 12.5s, 13s, 13.5s.
103 miles per hour.
Well, there's our sweet spot. That's about all the crank I got to the wrist right now. But again, I mean, for being able to do what this bat's doing this early on, without the fib, without webbing, this thing's gonna be filthy. And for me, I don't have a tournament again until Labor Day weekend for USA National, so we got some time to get some swings on some bats, especially we cop reviews. These Monstas, I really want to dial them in, figure out what I'm going to use. So you'll definitely get some part 2s. Maybe we'll go live later in the month, but these are some real good options here.
95 miles per hour.
Oh, that's a good stopping point. So another great option here. Obviously with Laser Dave's, you got that more traditional 12.5-inch length. Again, for those guys, I mean, there's a reason they call it the Advanced Player Series, but I'm not saying anyone can't swing these, but if you do grab one of these, take the BP, break them in, make sure you're getting real dialed in with the smaller barrel length, because you're gonna lose some forgiveness. If you're somebody who catches low every now and then, or a decent amount, let's say, on more of the normal length bats, 12.5s, 13s, 13.5s, that lower is gonna be way down here. You're gonna get some sting. It's not gonna perform quite as well, but really, really good option here. Still, like I said, no webbing. Keith's gonna come get his swings now with it sitting right about 30 swings. By the time he's done, we'll be at 60. We'll move on to the 2-piece and wrap this thing up.
90 miles per hour.
There it is. But still, yeah, that's all. This is all with no fib still.
89 miles per hour.
That was a good one.
The sound is phenomenal though. It's almost deceiving right now though, because some of the sound makes it seem like it's coming out way harder.
91 miles per hour.
One more good one.
82 miles per hour.
Missed the sweet spot and
From the dirt?
55, 360.
You know,
All right, what do you think about the 11-inch?
it's gas. I mean, if you find the no shit sweet spot, it's gonna go. But I mean, even on the misses, like when I'm missing down here on the barrel and stuff like that, it's not that bad as far as feedback goes. But I mean, slowly breaking in, so more swings obviously the better. But I mean, once you find it, it's gas.
Do you feel like you got to the fib at all on this one yet?
No, not yet. Not even
So that's
close.
where we're talking about we'll get more swings, but it's got a large sweet spot for sure. But again, we're saying that on an 11-inch, so I mean, it's a large sweet spot for what it is. But let's go ahead and move over to the 2-piece. All right, and let's finish up now. We've got the 2-piece model here of the SB-2. Again, last year, I think I personally slightly preferred the 1-piece, but that's just a personal preference thing. We'll see how that differs today. But with these, there's just a little bit of flex, nothing too crazy. And sometimes, honestly, with these barrels, especially until you get the fib going, it can be the just the right mix.
94 miles per hour.
Just the right mix. Stop.
93 miles per hour.
Okay.
90 miles per hour.
Even with the wind kicking back up. We've had, like I said, the wind's coming back here and there. Now we've got the wind blowing pretty much into our parking lot over here. So, I mean, not really any assistance. Obviously, it'll curve the ball a little bit, but that's where we're at right now.
98 miles per hour.
That one's a little bit lower, but nice part is on this 2-piece, at least on that higher one, swing before, and then this last one, when you catch low high, you're not getting the sting from the 1-piece. That little bit of extra flex from the 2-piece is giving some forgiveness and allowing the barrel still to perform for you even when you're not using the sweet spot.
98 miles per hour.
Oh boy, that ball moving all over the place. Yeah, this one has a really good feel as well.
91 miles per
Up
hour.
the barrel, but tons of forgiveness for an 11 inch. It sounds really weird to say with that short of a barrel, but it basically is just a giant sweet spot that's giving you tons of
98 miles per hour.
It's basically a giant sweet spot that's giving you tons of performance simply because that shorter barrel.
88 miles per
It's
hour.
another slight miss, but the carry off this two piece, like I said, I mean, the one piece to me, a little bit better sound. Ball seems like, and I think it's the sound piece, it's coming off harder, but with this little extra flex that the two piece is giving you, this one's carrying a little bit better right now.
100 miles per hour.
There's every bit of the sweet spot. Holy moly. And we'll get a few more here, move on again. We're only getting about, with this wind and hostile weather pushing in, 60 swings on each of these tonight, as opposed to trying to get up to close to that 80, 90 swing mark. But we will get them all back out for part twos.
95 miles per hour.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir.
90 miles per hour.
Oh, I don't think we got enough through the wind, but I'll take a one hop to the center field fence. Again, for none of these three options reaching our fib so far, or like getting that fib feel, the performance and forgiveness is just pretty wild. And again, there's a reason Monsta's been kind of the gold standard there for a while. In our opinion, there's been some bats close. Out of the wrapper might be a little bit better, but when you get these things real broken in, Monsta's still hard to compete with. And you'll see when we do the video for kind of deciding on a USA Nationals bat, it's a whole lot of Monstas with just a couple others mixed in.
89 miles per hour.
Ball was tattooed. Whew. That one felt phenomenal. We have two more good ones. Move on to Keith and finish this video up.
97 miles per hour.
All right, well, there you have it with the SB-2. Again, another really good option here. Nothing negative to say about all three. I'm gonna let Keith swing. You'll hear some of his kind of just thoughts on this one, so he'll have it from all three. But for me and all three of them, you can't go wrong with any of them. Obviously, Lazer Dave's a little harder to find. I think he actually sold all his models already. I have one extra currently in the wrapper, but until I decide kind of what I'm gonna game, not really moving that one just yet. If I do end up moving it, I'll post, you guys will know. But with all three of them, they do obviously still need swings. All the Monstas do. None of them are meant to reach that max performance early on. You need the 100, 150 swings. So we'll get a part two on all of them. But again, for those players who like the shorter barrels, lots of BP, consistent with a sweet spot. SB-1, SB-2, great options. And then obviously Lazer Dave's, absolute fire, stick straight out of the wrapper. Either way, let's get Keith to swings now. Then I'll head back to the garage and get that final compression.
90 miles per hour.
Junior, what are the chances you have any water in that cooler?
There's some. Yeah, there's.
86 miles per hour. 92 miles per hour. 82 miles per hour.
One more good one.
That ball was pieced.
That's towards the end. It was just knuckled.
86 miles per hour.
All right, so what do you think about the two piece?
The two piece, a lot more carry, a little less exit velo. I mean, carry, exit velo, kind of whatever you want. But no, I think
agree. I wouldn't call it flexy. It's like a semi-stiff. Like you can tell it's not quite a one
Yeah.
piece, but it's just a very little bit of flex.
yeah. I would say
You had right now, so we have three Monstas, none of them to the fib. If you had to only keep one of those thrown in your bag, which of those three was your favorite? Would you put in there?
one piece.
Yeah.
The
11.
11 inch, yeah.
Do you have a negative on any three of them right now?
No, I mean, no, other than just take the BP to break them in and you'll be fine.
All right, well, there you have it. Let's get back to the garage and compression test.
All right, first up, Lazer Dave's one piece. Again, these are ones I plan on bringing back out for kind of part twos, really break in, get to the fib, especially as I try to decide what I want to use for USA Nationals. But all three of these felt phenomenal. And Lazer's is still sitting about call that 180, 185. So 184 would be 1300, 178 would be 1275. As you're seeing on the screen now, plenty of wiggle room here on this one, which didn't think that we were going to have any issues. Let's not move that. With compression as far as that goes. Then the one piece SB, so SB-1. This one, I don't remember exactly what it started. I think it was closer to 150, so it dropped a little bit, but basically 145-ish puts us at right about 1125. So again, you see on the screen there, still have wiggle room there as well. But again, this SB-1 felt phenomenal straight out of the wrapper. Interested to get a few more swings on it, see if we can really start feeling that fib. But to be honest, didn't really feel like it really needed it. And then to me, the one that felt the best out of the wrapper, which I think was a little bit to do with that, obviously 2-piece, providing a little bit of whip and allowing that stiffer barrel during break-in to really perform, the SB-2. And this one's sitting 180. So pretty much the same as Lazer Dave's 1275 to 1300 as well. I actually am going to throw the SB-1 back on, only because I don't remember exactly what it started at, but I just want to make sure we didn't mess anything up on the test, because that's a little bit lower than we normally see with the Monstas. So let's just take one more quick look, make sure I didn't screw anything up there. Okay, not touching any walls of the tester. These things can be finicky at times, so I like to check. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so pretty much right on 150. So pretty much what we talked about there, that's sitting anywhere between 1175 to 1150. So just something to keep in mind. Obviously with the 1-piece, a lot more impact, less flex to the barrel, so it makes sense that it dropped the compression a little bit faster, especially on these real short barrels. But again, we'll bring these out for part 2s, complete gas, and looking forward to seeing what happens as we get to the fib and all of these.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.